Hi guys, doing a review on the Turtle today. It's the personal offer this week for 4,000 gold, I believe it is. So I figured I'd put a video together on it. Now, it's not going to be an amazing high damage game or anything like that. If you want to see this tank played to its full potential, I'd go and search YouTube for the Turkey tank. He's got a good replay on it and does plenty of damage. I'm just going to show what it can be like when you're just mucking about, basically. We're bottom tier in this game. I'm in a platoon with a couple of my friends. As you're against tier 10s and it's a small map, we're just going to head for the hill being in light, so we can scout things and try and stay out of the way a little bit. Now, the Turtle itself, it's a fast light tank. It's got a derp gun, which is a bit different, but that also means it's a lot of fun, in my opinion. Ammo-wise, you get a choice of HE, Heat, or Prem HE. The Prem HE gets slightly better pen than the standard HE shells, but well, it's that unreliable. I tend to honestly just fire the standard HE. I never find myself switching shell types. Some people will do, but for me the standard HE, does the trick. Sometimes you're going to pen and do loads of damage, other times you're just going to splash them for a little bit or just miss entirely. It's unpredictable and unreliable in a way, but it's also fun, which is what you want in a premium tank, really, isn't it? You don't want to get bored playing it. Took a pot shot at a chieftain there, I believe it was. I only hit him for 100 odd damage, but I'll take it. Any damage is okay. A Batchat's popped up trying to shoot us. He misses. I accidentally crashed into Jocko there. I use my handbrake to stop and he misses his other shot. I miss him. We have a bit of a nudge and then I nearly fall off the hill. As you've seen in one of my other videos, I'm very good at falling off this hill. Now Jocko manages to prevent himself falling and he's going to annoy the tanks on the ground for a minute. I'm here just to prevent the Batchat coming after us. Because this has got a 122mm gun, it can do very, very nasty things to a Batchat, so he's a bit hesitant, as you can imagine. I can't get back up this part of the hill though, and I don't want to stay here forever, so I'm going to try driving round in a sec. It can get about pretty quick. I get a bit stuck here, and I get shot because of it. Wasn't very nice of the Batchat doing that. But yeah, it's a very mobile tank. It's quick and it can catch a lot of people off guard. Like I say, he's hesitant to get shot because if I pen him, it's going to do about 600 damage. I notice he's going, and I'm worried there he's either going to try coming around for me, the route I took, or he's going after my platoon mate. Either way is bad. I don't want to go down in front of him because he'll clip me out within a few seconds. So I'm going to pop round behind him, and he's indeed going after my platoon mate. There we go, 677 damage I believe it was, and now I'll back off. This is a very nasty gun when it pens things. However, I also got hit by a TD. I made the Batchat angry, and he's going to go and vent it. And unfortunately it crushes my platoon mate to death. I got to shoot him, and yeah, I've not flipped my tank this time, somehow I've managed to get it to stand on its top. And the 10 seconds of shame doesn't even count because the countdown's not registering. So I'm just kind of stood here, like a bit of a muppet. I eventually managed to get my tank back on its tracks and try and get a shot on the Batchat, but I spent that much time being a fool that he's gone. At least I didn't die though. If I'd have been shot by Artie at that moment, it would have been my most shameful death ever on the game. So somehow I'm still in the game. Now they are capping us. At this point I'm wary because anything in this game is going to pretty much one-shot me. So I'm not eager to go and reset the cap myself. So I shoot that guy, I actually hit him for 4 damage. The gun can be unpredictable, like I say, sometimes you're going to do a lot of damage, other times you're not going to do anything. Now I was a bit hesitant about going down there, like I say, I'm low health and there is a chieftain down there as well. So I'm going to see if I can take another pot shot over just to reset the cap. And I managed to. Didn't quite kill the T-30 but left him with bugger all health. But then I noticed I'm not alone up here. The Batchat's back. Now he misses that shot. And then he decides he just wants me dead in a minute. So he hides for a sec. I think he's trying to wait until I'm distracted. And then he thinks, sack it, no, time for me to die. He randomly shoots the dirt, I don't know, wants to kill some worms. I put a shell into him and kill him, but he nearly flattens me too. Now I didn't want to die that way because that would have meant he would have crushed 2 of the platoon to death. So I managed to avoid that just about. only to find out that, yet again, I'm not alone. Now, the Swedish tank destroyer over there, my 122mm gun can pen his armour with ease. His armour's not very thick at all, so I should be able to cut through it. I won't kill him, but I should do about 600 damage. Apart from I shoot the bottom of his tank, and for some reason the bottom of tanks on this game are, you know, about 1 metre thick, so I only do splash damage. And I end up dying to a crush damage anyway. But I don't care. I don't even remember if this game was a win or a loss, because when you're playing this tank, you don't find yourself registering that so much because just of how much fun it is to use. Most premium tanks, if you're bottom tier, it's, you know, it might end up being a bit grim. This tank, because you don't have to really aim for weak spots or anything like that, because you're going to be slinging HE most of the time, all you've got to do is hit them. And because it seems to have a Russian 122mm gun, it hits ridiculous shots at range. Not all the time, sometimes you'll hit nothing at all. Other times you'll hit some really daft shots that shouldn't have hit, you know. Think of a KV2, the gun on this seems to be like that. But because of that, that means you can go up against any tank and, you know, you've got a chance of damaging it. So even when you're bottom tier, you can still have a really good and a really fun game. And it earns decent enough silver, I've found, as well. This is a tank that I picked up cheap. I think it was on a personal offer or a deal of the week at some point a while ago, and I made sure to snap it up. But I would have been okay paying full price for this. I even love some of the camos, Dazzle camo. I'd never have it on any other tank in the game. But on this one, because I play it for fun, yeah, I'll slap Dazzle camo on it. It's pretty good. Now, I'll bring up the stats so you can have a look. The gun stats obviously are awful, but like I say, you know, it plays like a Russian gun. It doesn't really seem to care about any of that. It's just like flipping a coin, you know. Heads you're going to hit, tails you're not, and you just don't know how much damage you're going to do. This is a really fun tank though. I honestly can't recommend it enough. I'm not even a light tank player. I like my heavy tanks. But this is one that I definitely play and get a lot of use out of. I see other people have better games in it than I do. But this isn't a tank I play, you know, for consistent damage. I play something like an M4190 for that. This is one that you play when you just want to have fun. Whether that's in a platoon or whether you're playing solo. You just jump in this, load it full of HE and just drive around derping what you can and have a laugh. That's what it's for. Anyway, thanks for watching the video, guys. I'll try and get another one done soon. If you've enjoyed it, please give it a like or subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you.